life lessons from living. Let's get it. Now, today, I'm going to be talking about why you should maintain a lust for life. Yeah, a lust for life. Not love, a lust for life. You see, I feel like if you live even a decent life, you haven't been traumatized too much, or just your life hasn't just been totally just chaotic and crazy and downhill. I think most people just love life by default. So that's why I say maintain a lust for life. I know plenty of people who just love life. They love life, and they whether they can just sit home and chill all day, or smoke weed all day, just have the world in the palm of their hands, whatever the case may be. You don't even have to be productive, So that's why I'm here to tell y'all, maintain a lust for life. With this life stuff, especially if you're young, man, and middle age, you need to maintain that lust for life. You need a hard on for this. If you're a woman, you need to get wet for this. Yeah, because lust is what drives us. Lust keeps us pushing. See, in my case, for example, I may be lustful for different things at different times. I may be lustful for vehicles at one point, or women, or money, or even my craft. See, lust is what gets us up. Lust is what drives us. Not just the love. The love will have you sitting there stagnant. Yeah, because I've seen people, especially if they accumulated a lot young. Like if they accumulated a lot of stuff young, I've seen it by 30 years old. They've about peaked out. They've settled down into their careers, their houses, their jobs, their condos, their friend circle. They're just in routine, and they'll wonder why I live a decent life, but why do I feel stuck? Why do I feel unfulfilled now? And I'm going to tell you why. It's because you have not maintained that lust for life. Like I say, you got to get a hard on for it. You got to stay wet for it. I'm telling you, that's the recipe. Because I've been there, and it's crazy because at different levels of my life, it was different. At one point, it was women. After that, it didn't satisfy my drive anymore. Okay, I've had enough women, and at another point in my life, it was cars. At a different part in my life, it was music, or whatever the case may be. But if you notice the pattern, I always had different things I lusted after. Some people will try to teach you, and I'm not saying they're wrong, but lust is a good thing. Lust is here for a reason. It's instilled in us for a reason. What you choose to do with it, that's on you. but use lust as a driving force. Lust is very powerful. Just even look at nature. Lust is very powerful. Love might make the world, but lust makes the world go round. It just depends on how you choose to direct that energy. I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. When I was about 16, 17 or something like that, I moved in with a friend of mine, and this friend already had a couple dogs, roosters, chickens, cats, all types of animals, man. That I grew up with animals, but they truly grew up with animals. And what I learned, especially about lust, they had a yellow lab, a dog, a yellow Labrador, with their yard was fenced off. These were about 6-foot fences. Okay. So when the female dogs were in heat, oh God, we could not keep this dog. You would have to put this dog in the house, because that little 6-foot fence, it was nothing. It was nothing in the path of lust. Yeah, it's real. That little 6-foot fence, it was nothing in the path of lust. This dog, yellow Labrador, I don't care if it's the biggest one in the world or the smaller one. Just look up the average heights of Labrador retrievers. This dog would clear a 6-foot fence like it was nothing, because it was nothing in the path of lust. Yeah, this dog, he would, I'm talking about climb the fence, not jump it. This is 6 feet worth of fence. He would jump up. If he had to, his chest, his legs would be hanging on the top of the fence like a human. Chest sitting on the fence, grab himself, kick his back legs, scratching. Sometimes he would front flip over it, side flip. It didn't matter. Anything in that path of lust had to go. Dogs will dig holes under fences. They will chew through wired fences. Yeah, all for lust. Lust is powerful. Don't let people tell you that lust is a bad thing. Lust can be a good thing. Lust can be a great thing. But, well, when it's directed the right way, you can use it how you want to do it. Honestly, it's all up to you. So, but me, I don't discount it. I know it's a great thing. Yeah. Maintain a lust for life. You need something that gets you excited. Something to get it strong. Something to get it hard. Something to get it wet. Something to get it slippery. Something to get it heated up. Something to get you going. You need that. You need that. I'm telling you. You need that. You need that. Yeah. Yeah. And everyone's muse is different. It may be your desire for recognition. It may be for status. It may be for money, position, women, men, the praise. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live for the fame. Some people live for the power. Some people live just to play the game. Yeah. Maintain a lust for a life, or your life could possibly and more than likely will become stagnant. I don't care what you've already accumulated in the past. It's gonna get boring. I don't care if you got millions or billions. I don't care if you have millions or billions. Yeah. Even millionaires get bored. Yeah. Even billionaires. All the money in the world, but without a purpose, something to keep going, something to teach, something to give, something to build, something to create. Once that becomes no more, it's yeah, you know. But like I say, maintain a lust for life. That's very important. You're gonna need time. You're gonna have times where you rest, take a break, and reset like everyone does. But remember this message. Maintain a lust. Maintain a lust for life. Hit that like, hit that comment, and let me know what y'all think, man. And most importantly, subscribe. And once you subscribe, hit those post notifications. That way y'all are notified when I drop. Because when I drop, you know it's hot. Yeah. Life lessons from living. Let's get it.